Now, look, obviously, this thing goes down as a loss one way or another on the books. And a loss is a loss, but it's how this one kind of went down that's tough. Another close loss, blah, 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 same old stuff, just a different day. But it's the hit. It's the hit that kind of changed this one. Trevor Lawrence gets hit and laid out like that. And some of his guys were ready to crash out for him, but only some. And that's kind of a line in the sand for me. You got to ride for your guy. Like Evan Ingram's over here, and he rode for his guy. If you ever see Evan Ingram, who's one of the calmest, chillest guys on the roster, crash out like he's wearing the black forces like he did today, something's up, and it's time to click on the helmet, strap up, because, look, you know what time it is. I love to see that Evan, Brenton Strange, Jarian Jones, and some of the other guys really stood up for their guy. But the guys who really should have been jumping in to finish the situation were the offensive linemen. That's kind of literally their job, to protect the quarterback. I mean, part of the offensive line, they call them guards. G-U-A-R-D. Guard. Their job is to guard the quarterback. Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't get simpler than that, does it? Now, Anton Harrison, Ezra Cleveland, and Brandon Sheriff all did get involved at some point. But I have never missed Cam Robinson so much. Cam would have been in there. Cam would have lost it. I mean, there he is throwing a helmet against the Panthers. He would have crashed out, cleared the whole crowd out, even if he was the only one alone. You see, he's the only Jaguar in the crowd. Cam Robinson would ride for his guy, but Cam's gone now, and the Jaguars have Walker Little. Now, look, I kind of immediately regret the decision because Walker got a brand new contract extension this morning. Have you ever had buyer's remorse, like literally instantly? Just regret the decision. Trevor's on the ground and Walker's just kind of standing around like, what are you doing? Like, they just paid this guy to protect the quarterback and protect the quarterback's blind side. And he's been playing well this season, and it looked like a solid deal, but I don't know. After today, I might hit the undo button, and I'd probably do it fast. I'm ready to sign a petition. Bring Cam Robinson back. At least he would protect the quarterback when he needed it most. Now that brings me around to the guy that signed Walker to the contract. Trust me, I didn't forget about you, Trent. We would never forget about this guy, right? Who lets the guy on the hot seat spend money for the future? That's just nasty work. Who lets that be done? Trent is known for not doing deals in the middle of the season. But somehow, the fan base is calling for his job, media's questioning if he's going to be around, and poof, he pops up with a deal in the middle of the year that extends into the future. Seems like a power play to me, almost like a message to folks that are, maybe he's going to be hanging around for a while, even if that makes Jaguars fans look a little bit more like Bugs Bunny there with the hat on. Hey, look, maybe he will, but you know what? One guy that's not going to be hanging around for much longer, Jerry Mack, the Jaguars running back coach. He's the brand new head coach at Kennesaw State. Check it out. They even made the post already. It was announced during the fourth quarter of the game. He's literally looking for a new job. His current job's like, what are you doing? We're still out on the field. But when the new job calls, right? Look, how did that work? What does the agent do? Text him at halftime and say, hey, I got a deal. Get me out of here. What's going on? That's like, what, if I pull out my phone and say, oh, wait, I got a job right now in the middle of the show. I'll see y'all later and just walk off. I don't know if I have ever seen a new coach have his new job officially announced while he's on the field in the middle of a game. I mean, he was coaching. Talk about jumping ship and taking it to a whole nother level. Look, if that doesn't tell you that there are problems in the building, nothing will. I mean, if you got Scooby-Doo and the gang on it, they're always unmasking folks. There are a lot of people behind the problems in this building, but one thing is for sure, they have got to get solved, whether that's getting those problems out of the building or just getting everybody out to try and start from scratch to make sure that the problems are gone. But there are issues, and they are very clear that they exist.